Hello seniors, and welcome to this brief update and reminder video that's all about your senior project. I just want to go over a few reminders, and at the end of this video I'll be announcing our winners, who were people who participated in the weekly quizzes throughout the first quarter. We have several winners today, 6 winners who have won everything from winter formal bids to yearbooks to prom bids. So stay tuned at the end of the video to hear those names and see if you have won. The first reminder I have for you is that if you have any changes that need to be made to your proposal, your approved proposal, do not make them on your own. Remember, we printed your proposal when you got approved, so that means that you should not be making any changes without seeing me or Mrs. Meredith. No matter how big or small the change, you need to come in and speak with us. If you want to start an entirely new project, that is okay. We still have time, but you'll need to see us as soon as possible. The juniors are submitting their proposals today, so if you could come in sooner rather than later, that's always a benefit to you because it means you'll be able to speak with us more quickly and we can give you more of our attention. As a reminder, I am always in room 140A during first period and fourth period, as well as lunch, tutorial on Tuesdays, as well as right after school. So see me there if you need any help. Mrs. Meredith is also available in room 50 during lunch and fourth period. So the next reminder is that along the way, be sure any photos you're taking, remember every senior is required to take at least 15 photos of themselves. You, the student, should be in every photo and every video. As you're taking these photos, the photos should reflect you working at the beginning stages of the project, learning, meeting with your consultant, maybe your client, you towards the middle of your project, continuing your learning, doing any sort of rough draft or preparation work for the actual final product or performance, and of course some pictures from the end of your project where you have that final product or performance documented. The same goes for your 5 video clips. These clips should show a range of different things, different aspects of the project, and should reflect the beginning, middle, and end of the project. Not all from the end where we don't have any evidence that you are the one that created that final product or worked and practiced toward that final performance. So be sure that if you have photos and videos, today, maybe right now in advisory after this video, if they are held on your phone, you're going to want to save them to your Google Drive, your Helix account Google Drive, and upload those video clips to YouTube. As a reminder, remember the student must be in each photo and video, you the student, and the clips must be at least 1 to 3 minutes when you upload them to YouTube. When you upload them as unlisted, remember, without that big link, no one will be able to find them on YouTube. You will simply include that link in your online portfolio. It is important that you do not upload them as private. If you upload them as private, that would mean each judge would need to log into your personal Helix Gmail account to access your YouTube channel. So be sure you're uploading them as unlisted. Next, remember that all seniors have to complete 3 items for the online portfolio, as well as everything listed in section D of each student's individual proposal. The 3 items that each student must complete are the letter to judges. Hopefully you'll be doing this in English class as well. But if you're not, be sure to do it on your own. And there is a sample on the website that you can read and then make a copy of to tailor it to yourself. The resume, which hopefully you are able to complete in your econ class, but if you're taking maybe the college level course or you don't have econ until quarter 4, you'll need to do the resume on your own time. Once again, there is a sample template on the senior project webpage on the forms page. Finally, each student must do the full self-evaluation, which is also found on the forms page of the senior project website. This is simply a Q&A document, question and answer, where you're filling things in, reflecting on what you've learned, and explaining to judges the process that you've gone through from the beginning to the end of the project, and what you've learned, what challenges you've had, and how you've dealt with that. So remember, it's those 3 documents plus whatever is listed in section D, documentation of your approved proposal. That's what's required for senior defense. We will be preparing a video for early January in which we will guide you through the process of putting the online portfolio actually together. So putting those documents into a Google site, which is very straightforward. You are welcome to complete all the documents now, but you won't have to put them into the actual site until January. That video, along with all these videos, are always posted on the Class of 2018 Senior Project Advisory Videos link from the Senior Project webpage. So now that I've gone over those brief reminders, remember to come and see us really soon if you need to make any changes. The absolute last day to make a change to your proposal and still graduate on time in June with the class of 2018 is February 1st by 3 p.m. So please take care of business now. January will be here before you know it, and then as soon as January is over, that deadline is there, February 1st. So now I'd like to announce our winners. Let me get my list. I will be announcing the advisory class and the student's name and first initial of their last name. These students will also be receiving an email from me tomorrow to confirm that you are the winner. So here we go. Our first two winners have won a yearbook, a free yearbook. From Mrs. Woodland's Advisory, we have Isabella C. And from Mr. Gonzalez Advisory, we have Henry A. Awesome job. So next we have free winter formal bids for these next two winners. From Miss Layton's Advisory, we have Gabby D. And from Miss Phelps' Advisory, we have Vincent P. Lastly, the prom bids for the prom coming up at the end of your senior year. Our first winner is from Mrs. Bullock's Advisory for the prom bids, and it's Andre P. And finally, our last winner for the free prom bid from Ms. Mesa Jackson's Advisory, it's Julia P. So all of you students, great work. We will email you to confirm that you are the winner. And thank you so much for your attention, and we will be back with just another quick reminder video. December portfolio will be made with that online tutorial video in January. It is important that all seniors remember the project is due right after spring break, so start now. Trying to cram a 20-hour senior project into spring break will be difficult and stressful. Do what you can now, start taking notes, call your consultant, your client, and get a start. Once you get the ball rolling, it shouldn't be that hard to get to the 20 hours. Stop by with any questions. Thank you so much for your attention and have a great Thanksgiving break.